How will the bowler respond?
Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a boundary save for sure. And a scamper through for a single. Good running.
End of the ninth over. The Spirit are now 142 for 2.
Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it. How will he reply?
Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Whacked away.
And with those
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, the fielder can't catch that. It's way into the stands, and that's 4 maximums in a row.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
End of the over. The Spirit, 167 for 2.
Well, the captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far.
Oh, too good. That is huge.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Gets that away.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Oh, whack! Rocked back and pulled away for a maximum. Great shot.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
End of the over, 20 runs coming from it. The Spirit, 187 for 2.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Sauter back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. No, no, no. Terrible shot. There'll be runs here.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Oh, well bowled.
Middled that one. Great timing.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
End of the over. The Spirit are now on. 8 for 2.
Brilliant shot there.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? That's going a long way. What a shot.
Whatever the bowlers are trying out there, it isn't working. Already past 70, and this innings could get out of hand with more deliveries like that.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Ferreira showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
On the up, a fabulous drive for 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now 23 for 2.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Oh, well bowled.
super shot, that.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Spirit are 233 for 2.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
End of the
Clark
14th
back into the
over.
attack.
Batting team are now on 233 for 2.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide.
Pinged off the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. A lovely bit of batting, the century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's out. Caught.
Great batting, smashing it all over the park. 100 runs in no time at all. Madsen out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, simple run out.
Williamson, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Smith goes again. That's a huge hit. It's going way, way into the stands.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
End of the 14th over. The Spirit are now 252 for 4.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Gets that away.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Williamson has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Power and precision in that shot.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Curran shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 16th over. The batting team are now 275 for 4.
Oh, nice shot.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Good return back from the deep.
And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat.
Turner ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. There'll be runs here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square. End of the over. 8 off it. The Spirit, 283 for 5.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
They'll get at least one here.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Nice shot. Runs possible. And that's stuck.
End of the 18th over. The batting team are now 200 89 for 6.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat.
Clark coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Dixon drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Jeez, timed that well.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
End of the 19th over. The Spirit are now on.
Might look to go big again here.
9 for 6.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Nice bowling.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Smith, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Crunch. That's been middled again, and then it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging. The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Poor shot, really lucky. End of the over, a costly one. 19 runs coming from it. The Spirit, 328 for 6.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Overton, the right-hander coming in, lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition.
Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Pinged off the bat.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
End of the over. The score is now 347 for Silver.
And the innings comes to an end. The Invincibles will need 348 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Luke coming in.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Straight to the fielder.
End of the first over. The batting team are now 346 for 9. The bowler will continue for the next 5 balls.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
They'll get at least 1 here. Oh, would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for 4 surely. Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
Cox just about ready to go out in the middle.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's a solid shot. End of the over. None from it. It's not easy to bat on this pitch by the looks of it, so they have to keep their heads.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Perfectly timed. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Right out of the middle. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. The Spirit needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
3 down in the second innings, and it seems like they've stalled out here in the chase. They need to start looking at rotating the strike more at the least.
This bowler.
Yes.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Shot. Should be runs here. Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Time that perfectly.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That's a free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowling.
That marks the end of the 4th over of the power play, and they're really stuck in quicksand, falling behind the required run rate. Plenty of dot balls does not equal a great power play for the batters.
For 1.
Drilled that one away.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
A shot, masterful pull shot. That's going to find the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
They'll get at least one here.
Yep. Sloppy signs there. The Spirits will need to be better than that in the field. Needless overthrow for 4.
Top edge. Well, it's gone well over the keeper's head. Might be four as well. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
That's the power play completed. Run rate hasn't been great, and they're a bit behind the required rate needed. The fielders will spread out now, so it's a good time to push the ball around and find the gaps.
Perfectly timed.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the four.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Cuts that off well in the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
End of the seventh over. The Invincibles are now 314 for 1.
How will the bowler respond?
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Great shot. He's pulled that one away. 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Invincibles, 39 for 1.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Shot, pull shot past square leg. There'll be 2 more. There'll be runs here. Nice shot. Runs possible. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
The end of the over and much better than the previous one, keeping the batters honest.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. Might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
A new bowler is coming in.